Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report, because without you guys, this literally just does not work. Well, guys, we have some breaking news, but first, we need to get to Joe Boo's refill, and it looks like the breaking news is Joe Boo needs a bottle refill. You guys may remember on Tuesday, the Dallas Cowboys hosted a visit with Kony Ealy, who was originally a Carolina Panther, who spent time having a cup of coffee with New England and spent last year with the New York Jets having 14 tackles, one sack, one interception, and so on. He had been visiting teams, came through, like I said, with the Dallas Cowboys on Tuesday for a visit. The Jets wanted him back. Well, guess what? The Dallas Cowboys have now signed him to the team. What's interesting is he is an edge rusher. Another place that we seem to have a logjam, similar to wide receiver. We have DeMarcus Lawrence, who's got the big tag. We've got David Irving, who has the tender. We have Tyrone Crawford. We have Taco Charlton. And now we have Kony Ealy. Honestly, we had David Irving actually playing some tackle, and he did pretty well, but he's not the prototypical tackle that you have. He's a much better edge rusher. What this could mean, first of all, is one, depth, something that the Dallas Cowboys have not had. He could be one of those projects that Rod Martinelli basically reclaims off the scrap heap. Rod Martinelli, for all of his ups and downs, you cannot, and I mean you cannot sleep on what he does with defensive linemen. He's literally taken guys that were nobodies, like George Selvey. And I know people say, George Selvey? Yeah, a guy who had 3.5 sacks in 4 years with 4 different teams, got 8 sacks under Rod Martinelli. Got a big fat contract to go with the Giants. Didn't do much there, but Rod Martinelli got a lot from him. David Irving, a guy that you guys are really high on, was a practice squad player. He took a Jason Hatcher, who averaged about 3 sacks per year, and turned him into an 11-sack guy who, of course, signed a big fat contract with the Washington Redskins and couldn't bust the grape with them. You see kind of the narrative here? Whatever it is with Rod Martinelli, whatever magic that he has, he gets a lot out of guys that you don't think much of. Now, with there being a logjam out there, with the Dallas Cowboys being kind of cash strapped, what this could mean is, come June 1st, Tyrone Crawford may become a June 1st cut. Tyrone Crawford is a $9.5 million cap hit, somewhere around to that. If he's a June 1st cut, you save $8.5 million. That is a possibility, and you may be looking at saying, okay, Tyrone Crawford had 4 sacks this past year. Taco Charlton had 3 sacks, and he's only $2 million. You got depth now with Kony Ealy. We can let Tyrone Crawford go, and we now have $8.5 million that we can do something with, say, I don't know, pay Zach Martin, maybe work out a long-term deal with DeMarcus Lawrence. It gives you guys options, and that's the thing. You have to start realizing as a football fan. Unfortunately, this is a business. The New England Patriots have it down pat. They're loyal to nobody other than Tom Brady. Everybody is a commodity that if we see that they're going to be going, we'd rather trade them a year early and get something back than to just wait and cut them later on and get nothing. So understand, it's a business of getting the best 53 guys that give you the best opportunity to win. So again, Kony Ealy is now a Dallas Cowboy. We'll see what other moves the Dallas Cowboys have to make. And I'm a little surprised on that one. But I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo. And tomorrow night, be sure to tune in for our live stream at 9 o'clock. You never know who's going to be on here. Last Friday night, we did our mock draft with DMV, Dallas Cowboys, E2 Blue. We had Law Nation as well as Vosh, all on the same time on the same channel. It was epic. We'll be doing some special stuff. And if we end up getting over $100 in donations and or super chats, we will be drawing the Charles Haley autographed Jobu t-shirt. I'm as excited as can be, and we're getting ready for the draft, and we need all the support we can from you guys. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu, and you are up to date on the Dallas Cowboys. We'll see you soon.